How did 19th-century socialists define the bourgeoisie? Imagine a world where a small group of people control everything that makes a society run: factories, land, money. That's what 19th-century socialists called the bourgeoisie. They saw this class as the owners of the means of production. This means they owned the factories, farms, and capital needed to make goods and services. Their ownership gave them economic power, which then turned into political influence and cultural control. Socialists believed the bourgeoisie's wealth came from exploiting others. They argued that workers, or the proletariat, did not own anything and had to sell their labor to survive. The bourgeoisie paid workers less than what their work was worth, keeping the extra as profit. This process was called extracting surplus value. It was the core of how the bourgeoisie made money and grew richer. The idea was that the bourgeoisie rose from the medieval middle class, which included merchants, industrialists, and business owners. During the Industrial Revolution, this class grew rapidly and became the dominant force in Europe. They were not just wealthy people but active controllers of production and capital. Socialists emphasized that owning wealth was not enough. What mattered was their role in controlling the economy. They also distinguished the bourgeoisie from other rich groups like landlords or government officials. These groups might have wealth but did not directly control factories or production. The socialists argued that the bourgeoisie's main goal was to protect private property and keep the capitalist system running. In simple terms, 19th-century socialists saw the bourgeoisie as the ruling class that owned the factories and land, exploited workers to make profits, and used their power to stay in control. They believed this class was the main obstacle to creating a fairer, classless society. Their critique was that the bourgeoisie's wealth and influence came at the expense of the working class, and changing this was the key to social progress.